Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Asmi Aprilia from the 5th semester English Education Department in STKIP Paracendikia Nahdlatul Watan Sumbawa. My goal is to make this video is to fulfill the final exam assignment. In this video, I will explain 10 questions of final test. The first one is number 6. Which of the following could best substitute for the wood remains in line 17? A. Bones, B. Drawings, C. Footprints, D. Spear points. My answer is A. Why? The section states that as shown by the numerous spear points found with mammoth remains. I choose A as my answer because bones is one of part of example of remains. Number 7. The word seemingly in line 23 is close in meaning to A. Tremendously, B. Apparently, C. Formerly, B. Obviously. My answer is B. I choose B as my answer because seemingly is the synonym of apparently. Number 9. The word cunning in line 25 is closest in meaning to A. Clever, B. Determined, C. Efficient, D. Cautious. My answer is A. I choose A as my answer because cunning is the synonym of clever. Number 21. According to the passage, who were the world famous? A. A band that played in large dance halls. B. A New York group. C. A swing band. D. A small group. My answer is D. I choose D as my answer because in the last paragraph in line 25, there is the keyword small bands. This also means small group. Number 23. The paragraph following this one most likely deals with A. The music of small bands, B. The swing era, C. Music that influenced Dixieland jazz, D. Other forms of music popular in 1920. My answer is B. I choose B as my answer because in the last paragraph in the line, there is the keyword the swing era. It is very clear that paragraph most likely deals with the swing era. Number 33. The passage mainly discusses Rachel Carson's work A. as a researcher, B. at college, C. at the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, D. as a writer. My answer is D. I choose D as my answer because in line 6 there is the section states that Carson's first book, Under the Sea Wind, was published in 100 1941. It is very clear that from the paragraph we can know that she is a writer, indicated by books from her writing book. Number 39. The word reckless in line 18 is closest in meaning to A. unnecessary, B. limited, C. continuous, D. irresponsible. My answer is D. I choose D as my answer because reckless is the synonym of irresponsible. Number 41. The word float in line 22 is close in meaning to A. faulty, B. deceptive, C. logical, D. offensive. My answer is A. I choose A as my answer because float is the synonym of faulty. Number 46. The word rebel in line 11 is close in meaning to A. Dry, B. Fertile, C. Develop, D. Open. My answer is B. I choose B as my answer because rebel is the synonym of fertile. And last question. The skills of the following could be considered example of labor as defined in the passage except A. Artist and scientist, B. Worker who produce service not goods, C. Office workers, D. Entrepreneurs. My answer is D. I choose D is my answer because some who are not example of labor are only entrepreneurs. Okay, thank you for your attention. I hope from my explanation you can keep the good point and throw away the bad points. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.